Imagine a mouse, a dog, and an elephant taking an unfortunate tumble from the top of a skyscraper. It's a grim thought, but it perfectly illustrates how size influences an animal's experience of the world. The mouse, light and small, might just survive with a slight shock. The dog, heavier and larger, wouldn't be so lucky. The elephant, well, let's just say the impact would be catastrophic. The difference in their fates comes down to a simple but powerful factor: the surface area to volume ratio. Think of it like this. As an object gets bigger, its volume, and therefore its weight, increases much faster than its surface area. A mouse has a lot of surface area relative to its weight, while an elephant has much less. This matters because when something falls, it's the surface area that collides with the air, creating drag and slowing the fall. The mouse, with its high surface area to volume ratio, experiences a lot of drag relative to its weight, almost like a tiny parachute. The elephant, however, plummets with comparatively little resistance. This principle applies across the animal kingdom. Small creatures can tumble from great heights with little ill effect, while larger animals are far more vulnerable to the pull of gravity. For us, a walk in the rain is a refreshing experience. But for an insect, a single raindrop can be a life or death struggle. Why? Because of a phenomenon known as surface tension. Water molecules have a remarkable ability to stick together, creating a skin-like effect on the surface. This cohesive force is strong enough to support objects much denser than water itself. Think of a water strider effortlessly gliding across a pond. For insects, however, this surface tension can be a double-edged sword. While it allows some to walk on water, it also makes them vulnerable to becoming trapped by water droplets. Imagine a tiny ant encountering a raindrop many times its size. It's like us facing a sudden tidal wave. We humans need complex equipment to breathe underwater, but some insects manage this feat with nothing more than a thin layer of air clinging to their bodies. Their secret: diffusion. Diffusion is the process by which gases move from areas of high concentration to low concentration. Imagine opening a bottle of perfume in a room. The scent spreads because the perfume molecules diffuse from the bottle, high concentration, into the air, low concentration. Insects use this same principle to breathe underwater. An air bubble trapped against their body acts as a temporary gill. Oxygen dissolved in the water diffuses into the bubble, where oxygen concentration is lower, while carbon dioxide from the insect's respiration diffuses out. This method of underwater breathing only works for small creatures with low oxygen demands. As animals get larger, their oxygen needs increase, and simple diffusion can no longer keep up. Section 4. A world of syrup life at the microscopic level. At extremely small scales, the world transforms into a strange and unfamiliar place. For creatures like fairy flies, some of the smallest insects on Earth, air and water no longer feel like the fluids we know. Imagine swimming through syrup. That's what life is like for a fairy fly navigating the air. The viscosity of the air, usually negligible to larger creatures, becomes a dominant force at such a small scale. Their tiny wings, rather than flapping, make rowing motions as if paddling through a thick liquid. This microscopic world, governed by forces we rarely consider, highlights the incredible diversity of life on Earth. Size isn't just about physical dimensions. It dictates the very rules by which animals exist and interact with their environment. Section 5. The tyranny of scale size dictates biology. From the physics of falling to the challenges of breathing underwater, size exerts a powerful influence on every aspect of an animal's biology. It dictates their shape, their movements, and even the way they experience the world around them. A small insect, for example, experiences a completely different gravitational reality than a large mammal. It can walk on water, climb vertical surfaces with ease, and even survive falls from great heights. But this small size also comes with limitations, such as increased vulnerability to dehydration and the challenges of maintaining a stable body temperature. Larger animals, on the other hand, enjoy the benefits of thermal inertia and a wider range of food options. However, they face greater challenges with locomotion, require more energy to function, and are often more susceptible to the effects of gravity. Section 6. A universe in every drop, celebrating the diversity of life. The natural world is a tapestry woven with an astonishing diversity of life forms, each exquisitely adapted to its particular niche. And as we've seen, size plays a pivotal role in shaping this incredible variety. From the smallest insects navigating a world of syrup to the largest whales gliding through the ocean depths, each creature occupies a unique universe governed by the laws of physics and the constraints of its own biology. By understanding the impact of size, we gain a deeper appreciation for the challenges and triumphs of life in all its forms. We learn that there is no single best size, just a spectrum of possibilities, each with its own advantages and limitations, and that, perhaps, is the most fascinating lesson of all.